So today I am with Alex, the Digital Operations Manager for Biogaia. Thank you so much for agreeing to talk to us about your Unleashed experience, Alex. So first off, can you give me a bit of background about the company and what it is you do?
Yeah, for sure. First of all, thanks for having me, Amber. So basically, Biogaia, we're a Swedish healthcare company, and we are doing everything from basically research to the production and selling of our probiotic supplements. And I think we've been doing this since the 90s, basically, and we're active now in almost every country around the world. So a pretty global presence as well. Um,
Amazing. And what
yeah.
is it that you do personally?
So my role is digital operations manager. So I mainly work with the digital operations. And what that means is that we've transitioned from a strictly business to business model to going closer to the consumers. And that means that we basically sell that through our own channels, so e-commerce, Amazon, and other channels. And my job in this is to basically utilize the digital tools that we have and to improve the processes and the operations for our
Perfect.
direct sales markets.
So that makes sense to why you came to Unleashed. What were
Yeah.
you using before Unleashed and why did you look to move?
So before Unleashed, I mean, the process was mostly manual, I would say. I mean, we just started up our operations and we had pretty low volumes. So what we had was only a connection between our 3PL partner and to handle all the logistics and basically Shopify. But that was mainly
Okay.
it.
Okay, cool. And was there a bit of nervousness around implementing a new software with you or the team?
I mean, of course, when you implement a new software, there's always a bit of stress and nervousness. And I mean, as for any digital systems, things will go wrong and you will have to patch them up later on.
Yeah.
But it went pretty fine.
Perfect. And you signed up to Unleashed and you went for Flight Path B, which gives a bit more of hand-on processy help, obviously help with integrations, which you've mentioned you have got. Was that the reason that you went for B, or was there anything else specifically?
I mean, we had a pretty tight time plan. We wanted to be live within 8 to 9 weeks. So I think we wanted to avoid the major pitfalls, but also to make sure that the transition wouldn't hinder our current operations as well.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, it's always scary going live quite quickly, but as long as you've got the extra support, it's usually quite doable. So you were with Anna and you had your first session, so your kickoff session. How did you find that?
I mean, it was great. Anna had great supervision of the overall process, and she provided basically, I mean, a step-by-step guide for what we needed to do and how to go live quite quickly. And then we had basically weekly sync meetings. Um, so that was
Perfect.
really great.
The following support was good before you went live.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, she Anna helped us with everything from basically setting up the account for and to like integrating the different services, and also like which data did we need to import into the system. So overall, there was, I mean, it made the entire process a lot clearer for us as well.
Perfect. And did you manage to do lots of testing in the sandbox? How did you find that, like the testing and mapping out processes side of things?
I mean, for sure, we did what we could. So we had a sandbox and we tried every connection and integration.
Nice.
But then, I mean, as I said before, with every software, you won't know for sure until you go live. Uh,
Yeah,
but yeah, for sure, we did as much testing as possible.
perfect. And were there any standout bits of the flight path that you really felt contributed to your success?
Um, I mean, I would say that having the entire process visualized from the start. I mean, when you, as for any system, it's hard to grasp the entire scope of the project before going in. And so to have someone external like Anna who could know exactly what was required for us to go live, that was really the key, I think, for this entire success of the integration of the system.
Perfect. And have you got anything else you'd like to add about the onboarding experience?
I mean, overall, it was a smooth transition, and I think Anna was really, I mean, critical for us to go live in such a short time frame, but also without any major problems. So that was the overall experience, I think, from this flight path.
Amazing. Glad to hear it went well. So now you're live. How long have you been using Unleash Live?
Since 1st of November. So
Okay,
it's been almost, I would say, 3 months now.
perfect. And how are you finding it? Does it live up to your expectations? Is it saving you time?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Like I said before, we have kind of this omni-channel approach. So we have a lot of different channels for our sales, and having one central system coordinating everything. So everything from the logistics through the integration with the accounting software and Shopify. I mean, it makes it so much easier for us as well to go live with our operations.
Perfect. And in terms of ongoing support, obviously, unfortunately for you, you couldn't keep Anna forever. But how have you found the support from the experienced team and how are you getting on with that now?
I mean, we had a small issue, and so we contacted the customer support, but the response was really quick. And I know Anna was also in contact with internally with the developer teams. So I mean, overall, the our experience from the support was great. I mean, there's nothing bad to say about it.
Amazing. And finally, what would you say to other businesses who might be looking to sign up to Unleashed but are on the fence at the moment because they're not sure?
I would say if any business is in the same situation as us, meaning that they have different sales channels, so both direct to consumer or even wholesale, and that they're using the services that are integrated within Unleashed. So for a Zero, for example, for the accounting services, and a 3PL partner that can actually use the API connections to connect to Unleashed, then I think Unleashed is a really great tool for the operations.
Amazing. Well, it was a pleasure catching up with you, Alex. I'm really glad that everything's going well so far, and I hope the rest of your Unleashed journey continues to go as smooth.
Thank you so much, Amber.